Hello, in this video I am going to show you the way I mount the wheel onto the gear motor axle. I purchased this gear motor set kit from DF Robot and they sent me some parts. In their video that they have the mounting of the wheels, they use a different part. It's slightly different from this one. So this part that you get actually fits. There's a hex slot that this hex shape fits into. So that's the major difference from theirs and the ones that they sent me. So just keep that in mind in case you looked at their video and you are wondering about the way you use this part compared to the other one that's in the video. Okay, so the parts that you need are two of each actually. So here's one part. This goes directly onto the axle. And it's a special way it goes on the axle. The axle has a flat. I don't think it's easy to see, but there's a flat. Piece that's removed from this axle. So it's flat on this end. So this piece that also has a flat and a rounded end that matches up. See, there's a flat end and a round curve, so it matches up with the flat and the curve to slide on there. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, so that's one piece. Then there's this other piece. It's like a very thick washer, but it's not a washer, but it's very thick, similar to a washer. And you need this. It has a hex indentation for a hex key, but I don't have a hex key, so I used a flathead that actually fits in there very snugly and worked out for me. All of the hex keys I have don't fit in here, and it's nighttime and I did not want to go to my shed and search or get my kit. Since this one works, I figured I'd just use this one instead of going to get my kit from the shed. And it will also be given in the kit a washer like this, and another washer that's actually cut, so when you tighten it, it closes the gap. So that's one. And then you also need a small hex key. I think this wasn't my DF Robot did not send me this hex key. I don't think so, but you need this to tighten up the piece that goes directly onto the axle. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through this. So like I showed you, the axle goes into that slot of this part, and then you use the hex key to tighten it up, and you want to tighten it very tight because this is very important, otherwise it's going to come undone and your wheel's going to come off, and you don't want that. So you tighten it as tight as you can. The only plate or movement that should be is just the rotation and maybe a slight outward movement. Other than that, it should be very snug in place. But I don't want to over tighten where I turn so hard that it comes off. The hex key just flies out. Just be gentle as you tighten it up. I know it's not easy to see. I have poor lighting, but I'm simply using my hex key to tighten up. I heard that I don't think my hex key actually is the best fit. So I just have to keep tightening. Hopefully I don't hear that again. It's making some noise, which is, I don't like to hear that noise. So maybe I should change it, the angle. And it's still loose, so I need to keep tightening. I don't understand the reason I made that noise. I put on the other wheel and everything was fine. This one is making some strange noise. Let me undo it. It's actually locked in there. I hope I didn't cross thread it. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to take the bolt out, the hex bolt, if I could. I think it started to cross thread or something. It's very tight in there now. It's actually supposed to clamp down. This is supposed to clamp down on this end over here. And then once that's on, then you take the wheel that matches up, this hex gap matches up with this one, and with the shape on the piece that goes on the axle, when you put it on like that, then you take this piece and you put it in, and then I put a washer first. I put the washer, then I put this, or you can help yourself by getting the hex slot bolt and take this cut washer. I forgot the exact name of that. Then you put it over that, and then you put the washer, and then you put it in like so. This round piece should have been all the way in, but if I put it in, I can't take it back out. But since for this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it all the way in. So this wheel is giving some trouble. The other one went in without any problem, because that piece, those clicking sounds that we heard when I was tightening this, was not supposed to happen. And then you take this and you tighten it, and then you use this, your hex key, or I'm using a Phillips, and then you tighten it up, and then that's the assembly of the wheels. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this this piece that's not working, and maybe I'll need to contact DF Robot and let them know that this doesn't work, and see if I can get a replacement if I can't solve this. But then you should have your chassis, and then this is the way it's gonna be, and then I will connect accordingly, make the adjustments for the frame and the chassis for the height difference. And that's mounting the wheel. Even though this was unsuccessful and somewhat of a failure, I am going to troubleshoot and try to fix this, but that's the process for assembling the wheels. Thank you for watching.